This is the Evil Never Dies podcast with Brett and Carl. This podcast may contain adult themes, violence, and strong language. Listener discretion is advised.
To the Evil Never Dies podcast. I'm Brett. I'm here joined with Carl. How's Carl tonight?
I am tired. It's been a long weekend.
Do I look sunburned?
Yep.
Do I really?
Yep.
Yeah, I was out in the sun all day.
Yep. I get it. I get it.
I'm a little lobstery today. So, as we've been talking about, we're going to be at Texas Haunters Convention, July 18th and 19th. And we're going to we got 4 weekend passes to get rid of, to give away. And
I don't think we're just getting rid of them. That sounds sort of
giveaway. I'm sorry. Excuse me. But if you're local to the DFW area and want to go, if you want to, you can use it as a full weekend pass, or you can split it up and get 2 people in with you for one day, or it's $25 worth of credit, so you can choose what you want to do.
Use it whatever way you need to.
So if you're local to the area, if you're from away, not even
travel,
send us an email at evilneverdieспod@gmail.com, and we'll see how many people we get to respond. So yeah, our little gift to you, if you want to go to the horror convention and come see us and stuff. Huh?
It's a haunt convention.
Yeah, haunt convention.
Call it a horror convention.
Well, it's sort of horror.
I mean, there's an actual horror convention, and this is the haunt convention. So I don't want to confuse people and thinking they're going to Texas Frightmare Weekend when it's Texas Haunters Weekend. So
yeah, it's based on the haunted house industry and stuff. There's lots of haunted house vendors and all that there.
Yeah, it's a whole different
artists, all kinds of different artists, crafters.
Like there's not a lot of the movie tables like at Texas Frightmare Weekend, like Arrow and them aren't there. So it's a different thing altogether. Yeah. They serve really back to back well.
I'm glad you clarified that, Carl. So, yeah.
Well, we're going to get on into the show for tonight.
Yeah, this one was suggested by our buddy Todd Hedges from the Middle-Aged and Creeped Out podcast. And he wanted us to cover Hell Night from 1981. So here you go, Mr. Hedges. See, you can critique us on it. So
what did he think about it? I missed that.
He says it's one of his favorite movies of the early 80s, I guess.
Cool.
So
very cool.
Hell Night is a 1981 supernatural slasher film.
I don't know what's supernatural about it, really.
Yeah, because they had fake ghosts running around.
Yes, I don't know, man.
All right. Directed by Tom DeSimone, written by Randy Feldman, produced by Irwin Yablans and Bruce Cone Curtis. Cinematography by Mark Ahlberg. Edited by Anthony DeMarco. Music by Dan Wyman, and it actually had a pretty good score to it.
It's a good score, yes. I actually thought about looking for the score, but I did not.
Let's see here. Production companies: BLT Productions, Inc., distributed by Compass International Pictures. And this was actually the last movie that they distributed, by the way.
No, I remember that.
It has a release date of August 7th, 1981. I think it debuted in Detroit and actually didn't come out in the rest of the United States until like first week of September. Very limited release. It has a running time of 102 minutes. Rated R. Country, United States, English language, had a budget of $1.4 million. And it did pretty damn good at the box office, man. It brought back in $5.3 million.
Yep, I was right on the mark on that one.
So there we go. And let's see here. I guess we'll go into the cast here. First off, we got Linda Blair as Marty Gaines. And if you don't know who Linda Blair is, then I don't know what to tell you.
I don't either. Actually, here's a Linda Blair right here. Look at that. This is a glow-in-the-dark Linda Blair. Under the black light, I almost called it the blue light. She shines. And I'm still holding your chainsaw, by the way.
Why are you still holding it? You were combing your hair with it a few minutes ago.
I know. I like this chainsaw.
Well, then you're just going to have to keep it, dude.
It won't fit your guy anyway.
No. So
back to the cast.
We got Peter Barton as Jeff Reed, Vincent Van Patten as Seth Davies, Suki Goodwin as Denise Dunsmore, Kevin Brophy as Peter Bennett, Jimmy Sturdivant as Scott Zamboni, Jenny Newman as Mae West. I guess they're going by who they were dressed up as at the
ball,
at the party or whatever it was.
It was like a masquerade costume party. Something.
Oh yeah, Jenny Newman as Mae West, Gloria Heilman as Party Girl. She was just plain old Party Girl. Hal Ralston as Old Cop, Carrie Fox as Young Cop, Ron Gans as the driver, Gene Hasselhoff as party guest uncredited, and Nathan L. Truman as fraternity member unaccredited. But there was lots and lots of extras in this. It's the actual first part of the movie, so they didn't want to name them all, I guess. All right, Carl.
Okay,
this movie.
I'm getting there. So this movie, pretty interesting because what it amounts to is there's 4 people, Linda Blair being one of them, that are trying to pledge to a fraternity or whatever they call them things in college. I think one's called one and one's called the other. So the initiation, as you would call it, they have to spend the night in the abandoned Garth Manor or mansion. Is it mansion or manor? Manor, Garth Manor, which supposedly somebody killed everybody in it like 13 years to the day or some crap. And so Linda Blair and the other 3 show up. They lock them in, said, "We'll see you in the morning." Well, apparently they do this every year. This is nothing new. But this time, things go astray. In the meantime, I guess he's the president of the fraternity. They like to play pranks on whoever's in there, which is sort of funny, and fun. Fake ghost, scream machines, just to try to scare the candidates into submission or whatever it would be. But unfortunately, there turns out to be an actual live monster who decides after all these years that he's going to show himself. And terror reigns as this monster goes on a killing spree. I don't know where this dude's been these last other fraternity meetings.
Well, at the beginning of it, they say, when he's giving the speech about the lore and all that, he says, and it's also said that the son or whatever is still hiding within these walls or whatever.
Well, where has he been before this?
I don't know, hiding in the walls, I guess. I don't know.
What made him come out this time? Because Linda Blair was there?
I don't know, maybe.
That's the only part of this movie that I didn't really understand is why
I'd come out if Linda Blair was there.
Why the monster decided to appear after all this time, just magically this one time. I didn't get that part of the movie, but it's a cool plot. I like the whole fake haunting that turns into a real monster scenario. That's pretty different. So, yeah, it follows these four, and then the president and his buddy trying to do the scare factor, and this monster goes on a killing spree, and that's the plot of this Hell Night.
All righty.
Very cool mansion too.
All righty, let's go do some trivia.
Let's go over the Blu-ray first.
Okay.
Because I got it right there. This is a Scream Factory older one, I believe, because it came with a DVD, which I did not realize until right now, actually.
Oh.
It was a 4K scan, and they called it from the best archive film print, which means there's some stuff in it that's not so clear and a little bit of grain, but it's not very noticeable. They did a good job with this.
Yeah,
Comes with the slip.
I heard
slip
there's like
cover.
4 hours of stuff on extras on there.
4 hours?
That's what it said in the notes.
I'm not finding no 4 hours of anything on it. Maybe that was another version, because this had a commentary, and then had an interview with Linda Blair, which was pretty interesting. They talked to the director, and there wasn't a whole lot of features on this thing.
Really?
So I don't know where you come up with 4 hours of stuff. I didn't see 4 hours.
It said Scream Factory put it out in like 2016, I think, 2013.
Unless maybe it's on the DVD. The Blu-ray only had the interview.
Maybe it is, because I think they said it came with it. Had the 4 hours of stuff on it from the DVD, so that's probably what it is.
I don't know. Back then, remember Blu-rays hold a lot more shit than DVDs, so I don't know. All I know is it's got the slip cover and it's got the alternate cover, which is pretty cool. It does have some issues with the picture, but they do warn you ahead of time. It's the best they could do from the archive print. So it's a good release. Sounded good. The only thing is a really dark movie. So
yes, it is very dark.
Very dark movie. Other than that, I'm pretty proud of the release. Like I said, it's got to be an older one since it came with a Blu-ray. They don't do that anymore. Nobody puts Blu-rays on anything. Now we're to the point where it's 4K only. They don't put out the Blu-ray but the 4K. So,
which I wish they would.
I don't give a shit about it. I got a 4K player, so.
I got you. What do you give the Blu-ray?
Nah, we'll give it about a 4. I don't know where all your 4 hours of features are. I did not see them, or what the hell they could have found that would be 4 hours long. That's sort of a mystery. I didn't see it, so I did watch the interview with Linda Blair, and it was pretty well done.
Let me find that here real quick, and I will tell you. Oh, where did it go?
Doesn't say anything on the back of the thing either. So I don't know where you're coming up with that one. That's all I got on the Blu-ray. Like I said, I don't know where you're coming up with this other stuff.
Yeah, on January 2nd, 2018, Scream Factory released the film for the first time on Blu-ray in a collector's edition set. Is that what you got?
Right there, collector's edition combo set. See it?
Which features 4 hours of new interviews as well as the bonus materials contained in the 1999 Anchor Bay DVD. And then 101 Films put it out a limited edition Blu-ray in 2021. So
I don't know. I didn't see all that. So
maybe they lied. I'm
holding it here and I didn't see it, so I don't know, dude. I guess somebody can buy it and see for themselves. I don't know what else to say.
All right, I guess we'll do trivia now. Okay, Carl.
Well, I mean, you usually want to cover the Blu-ray.
That's right. Because usually I got the Blu-ray or something too, but I forgot this time since I don't have it. So I watched it on, what did I watch? Roku, the Roku channel. Which that Roku channel, I like it probably best, and it's got a lot of stuff on there because their commercials. They play 2 commercials about 30 minutes in, and then 2 commercials right before the end of the movie, and that's it. So, like Tubi and stuff, they play commercials like every 10 minutes throughout a movie. All right, actor Kevin Brophy, who plays Peter, said in an interview that he still has the purple cape that he wears in the movie, and that he's worn it every Halloween since making the film. He was like the rich kid, head of the.
He was the head of the fraternity or
fraternity, yeah, not sorority.
Sorority.
Actor Vincent Van Patten claims that future actor Kevin Costner worked on the film as a grip. Not to be ever verified, though.
No, he's the only person that ever saw Kevin Costner there, so I don't know. He's the only one.
Yeah, the stoner surfer dude.
Don't ever trust the stoner surfer dude.
Majority of the movie was shot in 3 locations. The outside of the Garth Manor was shot at a mansion in Redlands, California. And I think I've seen that place because I used to work down that way.
Yeah.
I lived out there. The inside of Garth Manor was filmed in a residential home in Pasadena, California. The frat party was filmed in an apartment lobby in Los Angeles. The mansion used as Garth Manor is now a museum. The owners made the change shortly after the filming was completed. The film's shooting schedule reportedly consisted of 6-day weeks, which was a total of 40 days altogether, and was described as grueling. Linda Blair recalled the daily shoots lasting from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m., as well as spending Thanksgiving with the cast and crew on a double-decker bus rented by the producers. So they had to work through the holidays.
Oh, well, boo-hoo to them.
Right? Actress Linda Blair said in an interview that after her breakthrough role in The Exorcist, she was unable to break free of the young girl victim role. After she finished this film, she wanted to show that she was a grown woman capable of adult roles. So she posed for nude photos a year later in the October 1982 issue of We magazine. Unfortunately, the photo shoot had an unintended consequence. Instead of being being in big Hollywood pictures, Linda would go on to appear in more exploitation B films, requiring nude scenes and smaller television roles for most of her career. Now, where are these B films at? And where is the issue of We magazine?
I have no idea, but I think she was in a Playboy centerfold.
Well, evidently not just We. That was sort of like the Wish of adult men's magazines back in the day. Oh shit. The filmmakers had a hard time with the owl that was supposed to fly directly at the camera. They couldn't get the bird to do it, so eventually they settled for a shot of the owl flying to the upper right of the camera. Character Seth was originally written to be a Southerner from Louisiana, but after Vincent Van Patten was brought into the production, character was rewritten around him, who, like Seth, had a passion for surfing. Future director Frank Darabont had one of his earliest film credits on this movie as a production assistant. See, everybody's got to start somewhere, huh?
Yeah, he, of course, was the first year of The Walking Dead, and then they fired him.
Though there were several shots of actors running from the front of the house to the front gates, the actual distance between the two is actually a mile. Kimberly Crest, the mansion in Redlands where much of the film was shot, has no underground tunnels. This was the last, like we said, this was the last film released by Compass International Pictures. Filming took 40 days, and it was wintertime, like November and up through January of 81. Budget was only supposed to be $1 million, but went up 400,000 because everybody had to be there through the holidays. In a 2017 interview on the Blu-ray release, actor Peter Barton spoke about people still thinking that he was actually hurt in the scene where his character is limping. I guess he got thrown through something or something. He did actually hurt himself. But he said the way he remembers it is that he had actually put a rock in his shoe for continuity purposes to remind him that he was supposed to be limping. But I guess they said he was really hurt. So the hedge maze was for the mansion was brought in, and there was no actual garden maze on the property at all. Though never mentioned in the film, Marty's actual name is supposed to be Martha Gaines. According to the original Hellnight script, Marty was her nickname. The scene where Peter Barton, is thrown down the flight of stairs, we talked about that. He actually did hurt it, though I guess every interview he does, he tells a different story. So the many underground tunnels shown were actually two separate corridors, which the director had the actors running through repeatedly from different angles. That would have sucked to fucking edit together. Producer Bruce Cone Curtis had seen the chase scene in Terror Train featuring Jamie Lee Curtis, and this was the basis for the chase scene in the tunnels under the mansion in this picture. All right. Here's a fun little nugget. Howard Stern took Linda Blair to the premiere party for this movie, which influenced a scene in his movie Private Parts from 1997. According to Howard, Linda wanted to leave the premiere as soon as possible. The character inspired by Blair was named Brittany Fairchild. I bet he didn't get Linda Blair's panties. Do you think?
I didn't even know Howard would have been anywhere around to have took anybody anywhere. I don't think he was in New York as a DJ yet.
Well,
he was in Washington, D.C. for a long time. I don't know on that one.
Well, that's what it says.
Unless, dude, I don't know on that one.
Well, I could see it since it inspired the scene in his movie. In 2012, a man named Ray Falk died and left his Illinois farm to stars Kevin Brophy and Peter Barton. Neither had never met the man. There was no indication that he was a fan of the movie, but he did have scrapbooks filled with clippings about Brophy's TV series Lucan from 1977 and Barton's The Powers of Matthew Starr from 1982. This bizarre story was chronicled on the episode of Strange Inheritance in 2015. And last but not least, the blue car that Seth steals is a 1969 Ford Galaxy 500 sedan, but with the grille from a 1970 model. I think that's like the last year they made the Galaxy, 70 or 71. I don't know.
And I have confirmed Howard actually went to New York on August 30th, 1982 to WNBC. I thought it was a few years after that. He actually went to K-Rock, I think is what I was thinking, in 1985. So I guess he was there. So never heard that story, and I used to listen to him every day for years.
All right. That's all I got for trivia.
Okay.
Who's going first? You want me to go first this week?
I can go first.
Go first.
So I find this movie enjoyable, but there's one part of it that I don't like, and that's probably going to piss everybody off, but I'll get there in a minute. There's actually a monster in it. It's what I like. It's not, somebody wearing a mask or, it's an actual freaking monster. And I think that's cool as shit. That's what made me really like the movie. I like the whole concept of, they're going to the initiation rite or pledge and something bad happens, even though they try to play it up with the fake haunts and all that. There's an actual freaking monster in there. I still don't know where the hell he was the last few years, but anyway, he showed up this time. I thought the acting was pretty good in it, but I know people are going to get mad. I thought Linda Blair was terrible in this movie. I just thought she overacted and just seemed, it just didn't seem good, man. Compared to the other actors, she didn't seem like she was really there, in my opinion. What do you think of that?
Okay.
What's your view on that?
Well, I'll get to that when I do mine. What are you rating it?
I'll give this thing a 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah, it's not a bad movie. I don't know that it's holds up as a great movie, but it's a good average horror movie with a pretty unique script. So yeah, I enjoy it. Okay. That was my only issue. I just didn't think Linda Blair was that great in it. She just seemed she seemed like she was overacting in parts of it to me.
Well, I sort of have to agree with you, Carl.
Really? Because I thought it was just me on this.
No, she was still cute in this movie too, but she was chunky in this movie, man. Her face was a little chubby.
That don't affect anything. It just seemed like she didn't really have her heart into the role.
And they had her hair up. It just wasn't the usual way of seeing her,
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's the acting. Her acting was okay for what the part was, I guess, but
I thought it was just me because I haven't ever heard anybody say that before, but I thought everybody else did a great job. She just seemed like she was overacting and overplaying it or something.
I think some of the other critics from back when it came out said that too.
Okay.
So,
because I know she got bad reviews for The Exorcist 2 when it came out. I mean, the movie got bad reviews, but she got even worse reviews.
She was smoking hot in that movie.
Well, I'm just saying, I think that, what other movies was she big in after this? You said she was in a bunch of B movies.
I don't even know, man.
Yeah. And nothing against it. I expected more from her.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's just like the way you're used to seeing her with her hair down. They had her hair put up.
And they were in those weird costumes.
And them weird costumes. Because it was Hell Night.
Yeah.
And, but like the cinematography, for being as dark as this movie it's probably dark 90% of the freaking time. Even because it's all candlelight, like when they're in rooms and stuff.
That didn't bother me at all, actually.
No, I thought they did a great job with the cinematography.
Me too.
That makes a movie, really makes a movie, man. The right lighting and all that.
I wish they could restore this thing a little better because it could really look very, very good. But I don't think that's there from the way the Scream Factory talked back then, unless somebody magically finds a print somewhere. That happens all the time with these movies.
Yep. So we'll be looking through a drawer. Oh, what's this?
Oh, it's Hell Night.
But yeah, I think I seen this when it first came out at the drive-in or something. vaguely remember going and seeing it, but I know I did see it when it came out in either the theater or a drive-in, probably a drive-in more than likely. Let's see here. Everybody else, it was sort of a goofy teen movie too, in a way. College movie, goofy in a way. It had a lot of goofiness to it.
It did, but they were college kids, so it made
Yep,
sense.
exactly. But I'm gonna give it a 3.
I actually rated it better than you.
I can't go no higher than a 3.
Hadn't aged well. That would be the only reason I'd give it a little lower than the 3.5. But I do enjoy the movie. I still enjoy watching it.
Yeah, I thought, it's a good movie.
I recommend it. Yes.
Yes, definitely recommend it if you've never seen it before.
Right. And I guess it's on the Roku channel, so you don't have to buy the Blu-ray, sight unseen if you want to
It's
test
on
it
Roku
out.
and Tubi and Plex, I think. It's
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be pretty available. I don't know who actually owns the rights to it.
You can rent it on anything, I think, too. You can rent it on Amazon, too, I think.
Yeah. So. I don't see who actually owns the rights to it right now. It just says the Shout Factory all over it. So anyway, it's not a bad movie. Don't expect a whole lot from it, but it's an early 80s horror movie. There are definitely worse ones out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably better than a couple of the Friday the 13th, honestly.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
It's unique.
Maybe them two played together at the drive-in.
Might have.
Came out the same year. Maybe it was. I don't know. I can't remember.
Well,
81
you learn something every episode, because I never would have thought that Howard Stern would have been taking Linda Blair to the premiere of a movie in 1982.
Yeah, no shit.
Because he was big in Washington, so I guess going to New York was a big deal back then. Remember, radio was a powerful medium in the 80s.
Yes, it was.
Very powerful medium.
Yep. I won all kinds of concert tickets and shit off the radio before, man, back in the day. Rock 106, WWCT, Peoria, Illinois.
We still have the Eagle. They just suck now. That was the station in the 80s. It's still around.
They moved the rock station to 99.9, and they called it, I think it's still probably it's 99X. And it was like the rock station, but they played alternative stuff, and all that. Just a mix of that kind of shit. But they didn't play Slayer or nothing like that. But just your typical, that was like the 90s when they did that, mid to late 90s. Changed the radio station up in my hometown.
The Eagle was what they called a rock 40 station in the 80s. They played more the top 40 that was rock songs, and then late 80s and early 90s they became more just a top 40 station, and then they fired everybody and they brought Howard Stern in and went to #1 in the ratings. And the Eagle ruled the radio in the 90s. And they were more of a hard rock metal station at that point too. Now what the hell you call KEGL now? Just a freaking joke, I guess. Well, that's our analysis on local radios. So what else you got, Brett?
I don't know. Check us out on all the social medias and subscribe to the YouTube and join the group. We get one new person every week. I'm excited every time somebody new comes in.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, and put in for them passes to the Texas Haunters Convention when we go. So
yeah, we will be there the whole weekend at the table.
Yes, we will.
And I will
sign
autographs. Will be there.
And if you really want to see the other one, if one of us ain't there, then we'll run to the table for you.
Except when I take lunch break.
Lunch break? Or if I'm out smoking a cigarette. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching and listening. We will talk to you next week. And Stay evil, everybody.